in the beginning, when the earth was made, before the borders of the world stood, or
yeah, before all this happened, before anything, Esau and Jacob was born, before things moved, the Most High made the heavens and the earth. He existed. He was he had no beginning or the end. So these men on earth, they just like, you know, you can't get sidetracked by what a man said. Okay.
But when the borders of the world stood, or ever the winds blew,
Wherever the winds blew, go ahead.
verse 2, before it thundered and lightened,
Before it thundered and lightning,
or ever the foundations of paradise were laid,
go ahead.
before the fair flowers were seen, or ever the movable powers were established,
Go ahead.
before the innumerable multitude of angels were gathered together.
Yeah. Hey, you know, it's talking about the Most High, talking about the ancient days. You know, where the Most High do send His Son. They're not the same ancient. Make sure when it says y'all, whoever y'all in there, make sure that y'all just on that. We ain't on this.
You can see y'all. Continue. Where the innumerable multitude of angels were gathered together, whenever the heights of the air were lifted up, before the presence of the firmament were named.
So anything was saying, go ahead.
Or ever the chimneys of Zion were high.
That lets you know how far Zion go back. Like, you know what I'm saying? We go back to ancient, man. Started with Yahweh, I was trying. Go ahead.
And ere the present years were sought out,
Go ahead.
and or ever the adventures of them that now sin were turned,
Go ahead.
before they were sealed that have gathered faith for a treasure. Verse 6, then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone.
Okay. Y'all want to get a scripture? You know what I'm saying?
Come on up a little bit. Yeah, we can right there. Yeah, bro, Brad. I don't need that much room. Y'all come on up over here. Hey, come on up over here now. Oh, okay. You don't need that one. Okay, yeah. Make sure I hope I set it right where I can see y'all. Yeah, come on. Hey, come on up in there. So before they were sealed that have gathered faith for a treasure, verse 6, then did I consider these things, and they were all made through me alone, and none other.
Another. Okay.
By me also they shall be ended, by none other.
Yeah. So there's the beginning, there's the end. You know, there's the. Go ahead.
No, it's like I was gonna say, like he said, they shall be ended by me, none other.
Yeah.
They go back with what it said in Genesis. It said, "Let no man lay his hand on Esau."
Yeah, because that's who he later become. That's the descendants of Esau.
Esau hasn't been taken down since. So coming in the form of Esau. Right.
So you got these specific Jakes that you remember that guy, young Pharaoh, tried to come in talking about we supposed to take over Esau and stuff. Nah, the Lord got to come through that, man. Yeah, Yeah, down somewhere.
Esau hundreds of years ahead of y'all. He got weapons you don't even know about. Go ahead.
Verse 7, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times?
Yeah, because that's what all the prophets always want to know. Israel always want to know. When is the end of this stuff, man? When is this? When we gonna get back to the promised land, man? When we gonna have the kingdom? But a lot of Jakes don't want the kingdom. They want to be comfortable. They want to stay here. They love America, man. This bitter ass place, man. Oh man, I'm just chill. I'm just smoking. I'm chilling. I'm good, man. Like we want to get the hell out of here. We in slavery. We know we in slavery. Go ahead.
Or when shall be the end of the first?
When shall be the end of the first? Go ahead.
and the beginning of it that follow it.
Yeah, and it's going to show you. Because who came out first? Esau. And it's going to tell you that what it's going to say. Go ahead.
Verse 8, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac.
Yep. So that's a lineage right there. Abraham, Isaac, and Isaac had Jacob. Go ahead.
When Jacob and Esau were born of him.
And Jacob had the 12 patriots. He had 12 sons. Consists of so-called Negro Latino. Didn't it say in the scriptures that nothing is impossible with the Most High? But they be looking at the sign like, how could that be? How could, Most High made it possible, man. And it shows in the spirit. Go ahead.
Jacob's hand first. We're going back. Jacob and Esau were born of him.
Yeah, if you don't know who Esau is, he came out red. He was Jacob's twin, fraternal twin. He came out red all over like in hairy garment. So he was red. They called themselves redneck. They call themselves Rothschild, which means red child. They're bloody people. They eat their meat raw. They murderers. That's a red alert, man. That's him. He's the red man of the earth. And he put it on the so-called Native Americans who lied. So he's trying to escape that.
He mentioned in the Bible as the red dragon and the red horse. Yeah. It's all talking about Esau eating the so-called white man.
Go ahead.
Continuing, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand.
Yeah, like the Father say, blood shows through his translucent skin, man. He's the only red man on earth. You got our people saying red bone, but that's not the same red.
And Esau, he was a cunning hunter. And who else got hunting magazines? Not Moab, not Ammon, Chinese, Japanese. Don't none of them got no hunting books. The only person got them is Esau.
Got the top military mic,
But,
I mean, American Russia, China coming in third, but they ain't gonna beat that. They fall on the coattails of Russia. They ain't gonna beat that. Go ahead. Yep. And it said that Moab should be like unto Sodom, so they ain't gonna do that. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
They want to be like this place.
Yeah.
Jacob's hand first held the heel of Esau.
Yeah, because that's the symbolic of pulling Esau out of power. That's the end of things. When Jacob pulled this man to hope, the elect pulled this man out of power through spiritual power. Because he got left hand power, which is the planes. The military. We don't got no military. This is our military, man. This is the sword. The Bible. That's that. So that's the right hand side of it. That's how Most High work. They got their military. They got their power and their weapons. They got their spacecraft that they call angels. That goes into a war in heaven. He ain't talking about spiritual demon Satan fighting against the Most High. All spirits are subject to the Most High. He's the Father of spirit. How's Satan gonna sneak around and instead the Most High is the Father of spirit?
He worked for the Lord. He worked for the Lord. Everybody's working for the Lord.
The evil angels work for him. They do it. Well, go ahead.
Continuing, verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world.
Esau is the end of the world. That's what we're waiting for, man. Esau, he's the wicked, and he's going to be the end of the world, man.
He's the one who's ruling right now. That's how we know we're here.
Yeah. And that's how we know that he's going down, because look at the politics, man. It's messy, man. You know what I'm saying? They foolery. It's all about and now people are finding out there's more actors in the White House in the political seat than are as real politicians and shit. You know what I'm saying? And Ronald Reagan was he was an actor. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he became mayor of the California. Yeah. He's an actor. Like, come on, man. This Trump, he was what did he start off? He was an actor.
You're fine.
Yeah. And he started off with an intern or whatever.
Yeah, he was on Will Smith too. He
was on all those shows.
He came all over the place, man.
Yeah.
And that's how we know they're gonna usher in this World War III, because that's what they said destruction and misery are in their way. That's all they know how to do. That's what that's his job, to take peace from the earth.
The way of peace.
Yep. They don't.
So all this peace, what they say, ceasefire.
Yep.
And Hey, war is in his heart, like the scripture say, man.
Well, and Most High too say he's gonna gather all the mighty men to the battle, man. Like they're gonna be ready to fight. Most High ain't bringing no fight. He's gonna stir up their spirits to fight. He's the movie maker. He's the creator. He created this movie before Esau was ever born. Go ahead. Remember we just read before the chimneys were hot in Zion. Before the wind ever blew. He did all this.
Yeah, he already drew it, like you said. He already drew it in the playbook.
Hey,
it was already written. It was gonna be on
film. We in the book too. We had to go through slavery. We had the short end of the stick right now because of the person. So we couldn't escape that, man. Go ahead.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it.
So Esau is the end of that world. That's why we talk about the end of the world. Esau in the Esau's world. And Jacob is the beginning of their follow. Jacob comes right after. Shalom.
Yep. Which is the so-called Negroes. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you know, Cubans.
Yeah.
We at the ones at the bottom of this dunghill, man.
Yeah, and everywhere you go, you look on that sign, the people on that sign, everywhere you go, they're cursed. Moab ain't cursed, he's a superpower. You ain't never seen no the only thing you hear about Brazil, you know people, but they're part of the BRICS. But who colonized Brazil, man? Brazilians don't own Brazil, man. So it's about these two characters, these two nations that were born of this woman from the loins of this man, Esau and Jacob. We're the main stars. Yeah, so Esau is the wicked, the so-called white man is the wicked. He proved that through history of our slavery. You know, he beat, in all those tribes, he beat down, man. He beat the so-called Native Americans down. He beat the Israelites down. He beat Judah down. He colonized all that, man. All the tribes he colonized. You know, and the tribes were fighting together, so to speak. At one point over here, they tried to get together. You know? A lot of Gadites helped Judites, man. Took them in, made them their family, and they infiltrated and divided like the enemy does.
Stories about that Tulsa race riots with the Gadites.
Oh yeah,
Wall Street.
Yeah, and a lot of them were Reubenites. Yeah, Black Wall Street. Yeah, and we were Jake was coming up, so they had a plan to. But like the Apostle always say, it was not only Black Wall Street, it was Chicago Renaissance, the Roaring '20s. It was us coming into our making a lot of money through music, through poetry, literature, and all that.
Because there was a depressing time, so people needed,
Esau at the time.
Yeah.
That was what, like you said, the Great Depression.
That was it.
Yeah, but Jake on the other, hey, that's like Egypt, going back to Egypt, ancient Egypt. You know, Jake, was prospering, man.
Yeah.
Esau over there looking, through.
Yeah.
We seeing that again. What the scripture say? Ecclesiastes 29. The thing that has been, it shall be. So it's gonna look. It's gonna be another Great Depression. It's gonna be greater.
It's like that right now. Most of them, you wouldn't think it's on food stamps, and they own more than Jake.
And they're on drugs. And their families are being divided. They don't no longer have that that American family thing.
Because that morale is low, man. What Trump doing to the system, what Biden did to the system, allowing these elemental people to come in and get rights. That's not what this place is founded on. This place is founded on hate, man. Now they talking about love, Jesus, love you now. They ain't feeling that, man. They demons, man. They ain't feeling that, man. They're not feeling that, man. So hey, it's going to be an uproar, man.
Yeah, they know any place, any kingdom without morals is bound. It's going to fall.
What you got? Just kind of going into Esau and Jacob. Especially he said the sons of the Most High versus the sons of the wicked. That's the playbook. This is how he said it.
Yeah, like we always say you got the sons of God, sons of the wicked, sons of men, and they just extras in the movie. They just moving around and playing little parts and all that. You know, China think they we getting rule, man. China think they going to be the next ruler. So you think the so-called white man gonna let them have the rulership? And if it's going to be any kind of call of equality of anything, that's a lie, because the so-called white men always say that you're going to be equal. Sign these papers.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's digital now,
ain't
so it ain't no papers to sign no more. It's just buttons to push and shit. You know, it's like, how they gonna talk? Hey, sign it, because in Most High made China proud, like with these robots and shit. But you know, that ain't gonna come to naught, man. I mean, that's gonna come to naught. You know. Go ahead.
Yeah. This is Sirach chapter 33, verse 11, and it reads, "In much knowledge the Lord hath divided them, and made their ways diverse." Verse 12. Sirach chapter 33, verse 10. Well, let me go back to 9. Yeah. You know, that's you know, it's going into the days. But, this guy's got to go in. Right. So Sirach chapter 33, verse 10, and all men are from the ground.
All men are from the ground. That's what Adam means, from the ground. And it says about Adam, because you know it's such thing as Adamite, is of the what? Go ahead.
And Adam was created of earth.
Adam was created of the earth. So that means Adamite's supposed to rule the whole earth. And the Most High can give us spiritual power. Most High will rule the galaxy. But we're different from these other nations that started with Adamites and on down to the birth of Israel. Go ahead.
Verse 11, in much knowledge the Lord hath divided them.
Go ahead.
And made their ways diverse.
Yeah, we're different from Esau. We're different from these other nations. You know?
No, the only reason why they was born is so Israel could have tributaries in the kingdom. That's it. You know? Have somebody to, you know what I'm saying, wash them drawers. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Shoot. Verse 12, some of them hath he blessed and exalted, and some of them he sanctified and set near himself.
Remember, even Levi within Israel was the portion to the Most High. You know, while the other Israelites, you know, they had their but they belonged to the Most High, so they didn't, you know, they kept the oracles, kept the, the priesthood. You know, go ahead. So we all are priests through Yahweh Shai, the everlasting priesthood. So you don't have to go through Moses' law, so like it used to be a priest. Most High can give you the spirit of the Holy Spirit, and you become priest. Go ahead. So that's not in the so-called white man's spirit to be a priest. You know, it's to do the law. You know what I'm saying? When has he ever done the law? Even when he pulls you over, it's nothing concerning the Bible. You know what I'm saying? He take you to the courts, it's nothing concerning the Bible.
Even though they got 12 judgments, they ain't got nothing
to do with the Bible. They should have that book open every time you go to the court.
Yeah.
You know?
They just make you put your hand on it, and they say, all right, they put their laws up.
That's why I said he covered the faces of the judges thereof.
And then the Bible says more than one witness.
They don't need, and they don't have you put your hand on the Bible no more. They don't even do that no more. That Bible is how much you got for your lawyer. That's that Bible. You got enough to pay your lawyer, you can get away damn near everything you might. You know? That dollar bill, man. That's
why you could be a murderer and get off.
Mm-hmm.
You got enough money and shit.
Yep.
That's how Esau works.
Ooh, that's what's that number? Last chapter, what it say? Ransom for a murder or something.
Yep.
So they going off right there.
Yep.
That's no real justice either. You got it like that. Ain't no real
justice. That's why it says like, you know, that you be justified by faith, but they don't exercise faith in this place. Everything is microwave faith. You know how you have to have patience that comes with faith, you know. And we've been waiting patiently, and we still gonna continue to wait. We ain't gonna bug out in this shit, man.
And start trying to justify ourselves because that's what they doing. You know, they said not to justify ourselves. We got to do everything by the script. You know, we can't sit there and act like we did right or wrong. We got to go the way the Lord said to do. You know, and that's how they do out here, man. They try to come up with little sneaky little ways to make it seem like what they doing is just, and it's against the Most High setup, man. But that's what, you know. It's at the same time you can't do nothing against the truth but forward. So you know,
so they playing the devil. They playing who they supposed to.
That's what they supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So hey,
we ain't mad at it.
Yeah, you helping us. You helping us. We wouldn't have been able to have no dominion without y'all.
If there was no opposition like the cops and all that, and the way we would have thought we was in paradise.
You said the Lord is a man of war. Y'all was made so somebody else can get whooped. Somebody got to get beat up in this thing.
Like wickedness is not sustainable.
Yeah.
Like after a while, it's gonna eat itself. Like they're not the caretaker.
Yeah.
Now you saying everything in this system is eating itself, is collapsing.
Mm-hmm.
And what the Bible say, we would have healed Babylon. Babylon's not healed. They can heal Babylon, but Esau won't get out the way because he wanted me to start playing. He's not.
And you know, that makes a lot of sense. You know, they're not the cultivators. You know, and that's why they fascinated. Like Kobe Bryant is fascinated. And Bora Bora had eat itself. You know, that's the stuff they fascinated in. You know, so yeah, you know that made perfect sense.
Precept. It's the Habakkuk chapter 1. Let me read verse 3. So it's like in verse 4. And it said, therefore the law is slack, and judgment doeth never go forth, for the wicked doeth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceeded.
Compass the righteous, and therefore, what did it say after that?
I read again. It says, therefore the law is slack, and judgment doeth never go forth, for the wicked doeth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceeded.
Therefore, wrong judgment proceeded. And that's a reprobate, man. Esau was never really made to be a judge. He was made to be a wicked dumbass, man. Really. I mean, most likely gave him some wisdom, you know, but putting a chip in humans, kind of sense is that. To exercise that and to really, you know, go with that. Come on, man. As your you know, your top, what do you call it? Your last run, you know, stupid as hell, man. That shit ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? That's like most science said it's different creations, different creatures, man. They got the fowls in the air, you got the fish in the sea, you got man. You can't mix up them all them together, man. Neither can you mix man with robots, man. You know?
Yeah, that's just the precept that what you read out Proverbs. It says,
Let it be quiet.
That's good enough. 29 that's going on. Yeah, 29 chapter. The one you talking about is Proverbs 29 and 16, when it says, when the wicked are multiplied, transgressors increases, but the righteous shall see their fall.
Yeah. Hey.
See? Yep. And that's what's happening in this land in America. Wickedness has increased, man. Come on, you got remember that what do you call it? That fucking the red dress run and shit. What kind of shit was that?
Yeah,
man?
Louisiana. Yeah. That's high level witchcraft right out there.
And it's publicized. It's like they should shut that shit down, man. Right. The SWAT team should be up in there and be like, hey, y'all gotta go home with this shit.
You know, they was just declaring their sin to Sodom.
Yeah.
Put it on hold. It's like, I want to do it. I want to make it do it. Yeah. That way I stay in rulership, I won't stay in sin.
And two, Esau is a natural born sodomite. Right. You know what I'm saying? They grow up in the bed with each other. You know what I'm saying? All in the family type of shit. You know? That's why the most, hey, you gonna get it for putting painting the son of God like that. And make everybody think he's a damn sodomite. You know? That's soft ass, you know what I'm saying? Like rosy cheek, long hair. Tells you clearly you're supposed to have long hair. Go ahead. And a lot of times they had them without a beard. You know what I'm saying? They used to have them without a beard. Go ahead.
So going back to Sirach chapter 33, verse 12.
And in the movies, they had to display him and shit as he's fine. He didn't talk like that, man. You know? He talked rough. He talked with passion, man. You know? Austere man, man.
Israel is a rough people, man. They got cursed and put in a position more than anybody on the planet. It's talking like that, man.
Yeah.
It's a serious situation.
Like, hey, them neighborhoods, them ghettos, and them, you be like, when you pass them or like, go have a business, you like, there's some lions out here and shit, man. This motherfucker's about to get down at any time.
Get up out of here.
You saw ain't like that.
You said I get out the way. Yeah. Why you think we don't teach in the hood like that, man? You know, we gonna be playing down the street or something, but yeah, you gotta be the chief concord player. You can't be out there talking to Jake, because Jake ain't gonna listen to that, man. Jake be thinking about trying to steal your garment or something. Like, you can't just be anywhere teaching the truth. Yeah. You know, like, shoot. You tell them they really want to learn. You watch on camera. You see us on camera. Going over there. No, you know how Jake get down.
It said the cheap places.
Yeah.
Hey, what did y'all tell his disciples? Said, let them alone.
Yeah. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
That's not controlling your feet.
Go ahead on.
Well, you see what IUIC did? They attacked them. They tried to yell at that girl across the club. They started attacking their ass, man. You supposed to be over there. People don't want to hear the word. They're trying to get fucked up, man. So continuing Sirach chapter 33, verse 12, but some of them have he cursed and brought low.
Yeah. And Esau gonna be brought low once again, man. You know? He's gonna be brought low once again. He's gonna go back to that pit, the cave, and worse than that this time, man. Worse than that. Because this is his punishment for what he did to Jacob. You know? So it's gonna be worse, man. You know? He's gonna get what it say, he's gonna get double, man. You know? And he cursed other nations too. They curse, man. We see what they eat and shit. I wouldn't want to be that. I wouldn't want to be these nations.
Yeah, you know, you got Ishmael out there. He be grinding up his corn and stuff with his toes and stuff, and dirty ass toes and stuff. Man, nobody want to be that, man. You ain't gonna be doing that shit in the kingdom, man, Ishmael. You ain't doing that shit. You ain't putting your crusty ass toes in food, man. You gonna make that shit right, man.
Get judged for that shit.
You get judged swiftly. You gonna stop the rain and you keep playing around. We're gonna send the plagues on your ass.
We're gonna have the power to do so.
Yeah, shoot. You're gonna be like, what kind of plague is that? It's gonna be pianos dropping on motherfuckers and shit. You're gonna like, what the hell? I ain't read that one in the book. Jacking their ass up, boy.
Cause they proud too, man. Them Edomites are proud too. They store and shit. They look at you like shit.
Yeah, and they treat Jake like shit. Our women and stuff, man. Because they know that the condition of a woman and of the nation of a woman is how you know how fallen the kingdom is. And Eve, the majority of Eve grew, man.
And he, you know what? He's one of the worst people. Not Esau is, but he was our brother in the womb bed. These Edomites, our women don't be fucking with these Edomites.
Yeah. Unless they got 50 grand, then they over there doodling on them and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know.
Like, they all the same.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah, I was talking about Ishmael. Y'all talking about Ishmael. Yeah. They be doing that shit. Y'all get y'all ass for that, man. And thousands of slavery, hey, we whoop y'all ass for that shit. Because our woman gonna be right then. We're gonna be mad as hell at your ass what you did to him. We're gonna jack your ass up. Probably let some of them whoop your ass. I'll be like, you don't actually got doo-doo on. I know you want to get him. Whoop his ass too, yeah. I don't care. Yeah. Yeah. So some of them have he cursed and brought low and turned out of their places.
And right now we're cursed, so we're low. That's got to change. Most High is about to change that. And he's already changed through his word. You know, we're still on our feet as an exceeding great army. You know, so we're on the top of Mount Zion now in spiritual way. You know, but they see a carnal, so they look at us like, yeah, niggas and shit.
Except the leaders, except all the leaders, they know. Yeah, they terrified. They in there waking up, getting their ass whooped by Jake and stuff out of dreams and stuff. You know,
and the most
they terrified.
Yeah. And they still can't believe it because it's just so real.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Verse 13, as the clay is in the potter's hand.
Yeah, because that's the Most High. He's the potter. It said the pot is not over the potter, man. You know? And it says, shall the pot say to the potter, why hast thou made me thus? He made Esau who he's supposed to be. What did he say? He made the wicked for the day of evil. You try to take Esau down, you interrupting the Most High, trying to interrupt the Most High program.
You trying to pick up the playbook like you wrote the playbook. Let him try to play out.
Yeah.
He's just supposed to tell you what's going to happen. So stay out of the way, man, as best possible. You know?
What does it say during the time of Cain? They said that if anybody comes against Cain, they should get, what did it say?
Sevenfold. And then it said to Lamech, which is his descendant, 70-fold. Which means what? Later he was going to become Esau Edom, and he was going to be ruling earth. There's these people coming back, man. The same people. That's why he said don't touch Esau, man. You know, because that's the descendants of Cain. That curse is still upon them. This is him bringing them low.
Yeah, it says in the scripture too that when we get right, all those curses that was on us will go up on these nations that Esau.
Yep.
So the Most High can flip this thing.
That's happening now. Esau about, you know what I'm saying? Cost of living, you know.
Yeah.
Jake, they ain't doing this shit. They
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
anybody from a job, like I'm about to lose my car, I'm about to lose my house. I'm like,
Yeah,
hey, boy, how would I do?
Yeah.
My wife about to leave me. It's an epidemic of their wives leaving them. So I'm like, oh yeah, it's that time, B.
Yeah.
Women smelling.
That max out your credit card, cheat on your wife, just go all the way off.
Yeah, Isaiah 24 said the haughty people shall lament.
That's a language, yeah.
A language for you. It's what we see now.
Yeah. There was a 40-year-old Edomite in my job. He probably was a little younger than that, maybe late 30s. He's like, man, this can't be it. You know, and then he said he'll commit suicide. He said, if I wouldn't have my dog, I'll burn my house. I said, what, for insurance or something? He said, nah, with me in it. I was like,
Oh, man.
like, this dude, dog. I said, I'll watch your dog. I didn't say that, man. You know what I'm saying? You
heard his message.
He like, shit, fuck you, I'm trying to save the dog. He didn't do nothing, man. It's just the dog.
So he can go ahead and burn himself.
Yeah. Let the dog live. What the hell he do? He just been loyal to your ass his whole life and shit. You gonna burn him up?
No, he said he if it wasn't for his dog, he would do it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I said, I'll take care of him so you can.
He wake up like, where my dog go, man? I had no idea, bro. Dog be dog. Yeah. But going into as the clay is in the potter's hand.
So this is movie. This is creation. He created us. He created Esau. For the wicked, for the day of evil. He created for the Jake, the right for to rule the righteousness. There's nothing like a victory, right? There's nothing like when you got a fight and you win the victory. You know, if you just say you're victorious all day, like Eddie Murphy. If it wasn't such a thing as evil, then what the hell is a sunny day? You know, you gotta have dark days, cloudy days, and sunny days. Man. You gotta have the evil and the good. You know, so you can see how Most High works. You know, so now we see how he works. He whooped our asses.
Yeah,
slavery, got a person. You know,
basically all these days we living in is dusty as hell.
Yeah,
man.
got our women cussing us out that were, coming against us and all that.
Yeah, you know.
Yep. got us divided. You know, it's talking about common jakes. You know,
Want us to,
they
but
can't get along and shit. Yeah,
want us to be super kind and enthusiastic. Where they got that crusty ass, dirty ass, funky ass attitude, man. That's how most JT is with the prophets, man. They got that weird ass attitude towards those brothers, man. And that's like everywhere you go, you know. But that's what the Lord did. You know, He said, judgment is the habitation of His throne. So He's testing His men. So most people you gonna go around, they ain't gonna like you. You know, that's the test.
Mixed with the filthy conversation of wicked.
Yup.
Disciples.
And so we gotta fit that. You ain't got nobody. Everybody just like you. It said, "Woe to those who everybody calls good." In this place, because this place is wicked, man. We don't want them to like us, man. We don't want them. They gonna hate you. You know? So hey, you know, that's what we gotta do.
So big about to go down.
Yeah.
Like, the pressure up. So go out, man. It's like you don't even say that. They can feel the spirit on you.
Yeah.
And they just got a funky attitude. The regular spirit is going away. And nothing to be happy about.
Because we here. Because that's the one thing they know is gonna happen. First, we're gonna tell your ass it's gonna be over after that. When you're rolling the credits on you.
Yeah, the credits being rolled, man. And if you read the Apocrypha, they say we're the righteous are grievous to the wicked. We're grievous to him. He's not for the transgression of our education. So Most High put the opposite everything.
Verse 13, continuing to fashion it at His pleasure.
At His pleasure, man. He, like we said, he's doing a great job of being wicked. He murdered break the land, murdered the children of Israel. You know, and what did it say? There's no remission of sin without blood, something like that. You know, and it talks about blood sacrifice in the scriptures. So you'd be like, well, that was a horrible thing. But you know, Most High knows about the spirit world. That was just a sting. Like you get sting by a bee, it says the sting of death. Even though they looking at the body of it, you know, they looking at the outside of it. It's horrific. But the Most High, they just went straight to the spirit world, and they was rejoicing in the spirit. You know, back up. A lot of people say when they go to death, they say, "Damn, I wish I would have woke back up. I was in the spirit world. I was free. I felt healthy. I felt I had all my, you know." So that, you know, hey man, but it still had to be a circumstance of what do you call it? A show of our history that we those people we got cursed. How much more should the Israelites get back to the Most High, right? If that's the case, if you know that the Most High sent you into slavery, how much more should you get back right to the Most High?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you go ask ChatGPT how many times Jake got his ass whooped over the last century. That thing gonna freeze up. He ain't gonna even answer. Gonna say, I have no idea. But you don't even got that account.
Without Negroes acting like that? They acting like they just got out of slavery now.
Nah, they acting like they're in paradise, man. Yeah. Jake out here with his nose wide open, man. You know what I'm saying? Dwelling with, you know, this harlot, man. Dwelling with the philosophies of America, man.
What is that? What is saying? Genesis. Jacob, you know, gathered his sons. What he said? When he got to Judah, he said the lion.
Lions what?
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
What he said? Yeah, that part. He said. What he said?
Judah is like a lion's whelp.
He crouches as a lion, as an old lion. Yeah. You shall rouse him up.
Yeah, he said something like that. He let the prey go. Yeah, something like that. But basically, you know, like I was saying, you know, they forgot about what happened.
So the one,
You want me to get it? Y'all want me to get it?
Nah. Y'all about you
Continuing. So man is in the hand of him that made him.
So man is in the hand of him that made him. You know? When the Most High calls us clay, we made from the dust of the ground. We're a pot, the Most High potter, as a potter. We're pottery, right? So the Most High formed us, and he talks about us being vessels. So you know how you sit in a vessel on furniture and all. The vessel don't get up and walk away and shit. If you want that vessel for your house and shit, it's supposed to do exactly what you tell it to do. To stay there, you for a decoration. You know? We're part of Most High's declaration of Israel. We're just blessed and merced, and He's just a merciful power. We get to share His mercy.
You know, he said that he didn't punish us as much as we should have been punished. Yeah. So you know, when Jake, you know, coming to the truth, you know, you got these new Jakes coming to the truth. They be like, I gotta hold the sign, I gotta do this, that's a part of the servitude. We in debt, Jake. Like we gotta work. You know,
if you save a woman from a beast, she say, well, you be like, well, you know, I'm gonna let you in my house. I ain't gonna give you no key. But your ass needs to start cleaning up. I want this done. I want that done. Cook me meals. You save her from the beast. She gonna do that shit, or she gonna get kicked out out there with the beast. You know?
Yep, that's what it is.
So that's what's gonna happen to 2/3, man. They're gonna be out there. This place is gonna become a wilderness.
Remember his version.
Yeah. Remember it talks about Esau made a world as a wilderness, man. This whole place is gonna be a wilderness, man. It's gonna be dark. It's gonna be beasts running around here. It's gonna be plagues, diseases. You know?
And even after the Lord make it into a parking lot, he said it's still gonna be a couple little beasts in here roaming around, walking around and shit. That's gonna be the only thing that's living in this thing. That's it.
Yeah, the crawling creatures.
Yep.
The owl and go ahead.
They're gonna be walking in here like I hated it. So render to them as liketh him best.
Yeah, they like him best.
Yeah, I got it. It's finally got to the point.
Get this.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Right quick. Made the wicked for the day of evil. Yeah. Okay. So if you don't know who the wicked is, it talks about Job that he has a seed line. They always say, well, the wicked is some Satan, you know, touching people, looking for people and shit. It's the seed of the wicked, man.
It's Proverbs 16:4.
Everybody's running around free a little bit, like liberty and freedom of America. Pretty soon, most high gonna shut this shit down where you ain't gonna be able to travel no more. You're not gonna be able to move around. You go get your ass to the grocery store and you bring your ass back. You might have some troops at the fucking every grocery store until shit gets right.
Just like that with Jake right now already.
Yeah.
Most of us can't do much, you know.
That COVID stopped the whole school system, man. The church system and all that shit. And that was just a scare. That was before bodies were dropping. You know, that's before it was evident of people passing away or whatever. They was like, damn, they got scared. If they see you unmasked, they pull your ass over, give you a ticket, and take you to jail. So how much more this time that it's become worse and worse? With like you said, with everything coming together at the same time, simultaneously. World War III, they got a new disease every month and shit. You know, beasts move out of their places, like it says in scripture, all the prophecies. Yeah, MOTBB and MOTB. You know, the stable coin coming out. 15-minute cities. You know, digital age. We're in the time of digital age.
That's why they're making them disasters happen. Like what just happened in Texas. They're gonna say, "Oh, well, it's 15-minute city. We're gonna make it where it's a wall, and you know, and it ain't gonna get flooded no more." You know, it's all they doing is cleaning up. You know, this place to put it to usher in a new Babylon, man. You know, usher in a new America. You know, a new world order.
That's how they do it. They bomb shit and colonize. Go ahead.
Proverbs 16, verse 4 says, the Lord has made all things for himself.
All things for himself, man. Lord don't have to answer to nobody, man. It's just all about, I don't get no God. This creature that came later and shit. You wasn't even the original man of the earth. You came later, man. It's good. It's good. Yeah, it's good.
See, the Lord hath made all things for himself.
The Lord has made all things for himself. He made Esau. He made Jacob. He made the heavens and earth. This is a movie. He could do whatever he wants to. He made the angels. You know, he made the high and low. He made the rivers. He made the waters, the trees. He made the seeds of the fruit. He made the vegetation, man. He made the rain fall down. He made fire fall down on Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, you would think it was a movie, Sarah Connor style. Go ahead.
Say, yeah, even the wicked was made.
Even the wicked on the day of evil, but we got to know who the wicked is. Oh, it could be anybody. Jacob's doing wicked right now. I said, my people have become more wicked than the wicked. Jake selling drugs, into prostitution, adultery, idolatry. They even sacrificing to Molech and all that. Sending them through the fire, you know. But are they the wicked? Turn and tell right there, the seed of the wicked. Y'all want to get there, the seed of the wicked. But that's a good one. That's okay. It's still the seed of the wicked.
The seed of the wicked is one. They call you said Job?
Yeah.
Yeah, 37.
So it's
Psalm chapter 37 and verse 28.
yeah.
And it says, for the Lord, Yahweh shall love his judgment and forsake it, not his saints.
Anyway, he loves judgment, man. He loves judgment. We gonna love judgment. When we judging, hopefully we judging. So trying to we gonna and the whole earth, we gonna love judgment, man. We gonna love sitting at the table. I mean at the throne, humbly saying it, and just and having Moab and them come before us so we can cut their heads off or whatever, man, if they get out of line, man. But have the taskmaster take care of their asses, man.
And so you see a family, king, they destroy. Hey, he loved it, man. You know, see, that's the
Yeah, it's
bitterness.
It said
That's the nastiness right there, man.
whoever perished being innocent. And it said, it said judgment go out every day of the Lord. Well, he loves judgment. He said even when all things are past, he said that would stand, judgment will stand. Is that it on that?
You said they are preserved forever.
They are preserved forever. Go ahead.
But
his saints are preserved forever. And what it say? His saints are going to judge. It says, don't you know the saints shall judge the world? You know? So, most high willing, we don't sin, we're going to become judges. Esau is not going to be no kind of judge in the kingdom.
I was just thinking of the precept when the Lord said he made the earth for our sake.
Go ahead.
And finishing on, he said, but the seed of the wicked shall be.
Yep. Seed of the wicked. There you go. Seed of the wicked. You know, you can look that word seed up. It's talking about sperm, man. The Greek word is sperm. It's talking about somebody coming out the loins of his father.
And it says,
seed of the wicked, go ahead,
shall be cut off.
Shall be cut off. I thought it was Job.
Job,
that's strong. That's strong. This is song. Okay, that's the one. I thought he was.
I think when I go when he said he more violent than the earth.
Okay, yeah, I think it's in that chapter.
Yeah,
it talks about like his seed shall be no more. He shall have no pain in the city. I know what I'm talking about. Like he shall not have no nephew. Yeah. That's why it's like that's a good too. We think that, man. But it says he shall have no nephew or no son in the street. Is that Isaiah? But y'all know what I'm talking about in Job, right? The seed is talking about seed of Esau.
Like the tabernacle York, like Job 18, Esau basically.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it mentions a seed in there. Or if not, it mentions Esau.
Yeah, he's talking about
Yeah.
He's talking about Eve.
Yeah, go to point on you said Job 18.
Yeah, 18. Maybe like Esau right there.
Yeah.
Right. I like
that. Yeah. But yeah, there's some good ones. We gotta remember the best slaughter for his children. Yeah. To let you know, everybody loves the little children, right? God so loved the little children. You know, that's where the Watchtower pamphlet says. Come on, all you little children.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna get one to go with what you talking about. We get Jeremiah 49:10. Talk about the seed being supported. Seed. But I made Esau bear,
and he made Esau bear. Esau came out. He came out as wasn't he a seed? And he said Esau. They said it's a scripture say Esau is the father of the Edomite. So he has seed. Dukes and all that, Amalekite and all that. Go ahead.
I have uncovered the secret places.
Uncovered the secret places. It's being revealed now.
And it's talking about the land too. America. We're gonna be number the desert.
And it's an Epstein Island. There was a secret place, and everybody talking about that right now. So they like, nah, we want them files.
That's the dude's name I was trying to keep. Epstein.
That's a secret place, right? Molesting little children. It's been revealed. That's what they be doing. And they be oh yeah. The islands and stuff. Yeah, you right. CDC. Always somewhere underground labs. Oh, matter of fact, they underground bunkers and stuff being revealed. Yeah, that's on Spotlight.
Remember like a time ago where it was like Jake seemed like he was the only one that did shit like that, you know, not on a deep level for that Diddy thing and all that. But now it's comparative now because they you know what I'm saying? They now they like the shit is getting revealed. So they be like, well, Diddy like, well, what about Epstein and shit? Because Diddy's fucking up. We don't care about Diddy. I mean, he's an Israelite, but what about this Epstein shit?
Small houses.
Small houses.
Getting exposed. In New York, they have a whole underground tunnel. Magic is down there.
Russia found the same shit in Ukraine. They went in there and raided a whole bunch of shit too. They found the same shit in there. So they got shit where it's like, you know, it's shit underground.
And everybody know they. Go ahead.
I hope you know you remember they small hat they got caught up under the money.
He should not be able to hide himself.
Man. And he got whistleblowers. You got, you know, and little bitty things that you didn't think that with TikTok. Now it's like everybody like getting on there for follow, but now everybody like, damn, I found some information. I'm gonna post this shit. YouTube posted it. IG posted it. The hell with these women, they you know, they kind of doing a little shit, you know. But you know, we know the men have logic to know, like, hey, this could be used as a tool. Go ahead.
This what you want, Elder. This seed is spoiled.
The seed. You look up that word sperma again. Seed. Look it up. His seed is spoiled. Did it say his spirit is that word? The spirit has a seed, spirit in a man, but it's his seed, man. It's spoiled, man. He live on top of the hills. He's rich. He orchestrates everything, colonizes everything. He's always in a high seat, whether it be political. See, hell, even the low Edomites, they coming. We said they coming down, but they used to be looking at us like you'll see. Every now and then you'll see Edomite bum looking at you like you ain't shit. Like what the fuck? You the one.
Like I said, it's funny, like that. It's over. Elder mentioned TikTok a little while ago. You mentioned TikTok. Everybody call it TikTok because they know.
TikTok. Remember they was trying to stop it.
Yeah, it's still on the bag.
Yeah, but it's still ticking. It's still TikToking.
I like it when you say the seed is spoiled. That goes to your lineage. Your lineage is spoiled. That shows that he about to get cut off. And your seed comes after you. So your seed is spoiled. You know it's spoiled. I'm about to throw it out.
Like it's spoiled milk.
Spoiled milk.
And see, in the opposite is Most High says, is Jacob homeboy and slave? Why is he spoiled? Like, y'all the greatest people in the world, man. Y'all shouldn't be like Esau and all, hump down and all that. This is the time when you learn about your heritage, man.
Well, I said in Canaan when they looked at Daniel 12, he said that everlasting shame of the temple. Yeah, they gonna protect that. Remember that shit they had out there. Blonde hair, contact, blue eyes, looking crazy. Yeah, they gonna remember that.
Yep.
They gonna make you remember that.
Yep.
It says, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
And his brethren is and he is not, man. That's why it tells you in Obadiah, it says, there shall be no more remaining of the house of Esau. He shall be stubborn. He through. He's done, man.
I got one kind of going in that in the NLT, but it's at 20, but I'm gonna start at 17. Just kind of type it in.
And also too mentioning that the curses came upon us. We was almost utterly destroyed. Remember, and the Most High said, "I'll have a remnant." It didn't say a remnant of Esau. It said that all the remaining of Esau, there shall be no more remaining. It actually used the word remaining, no more remaining of the house of Esau. But there is a remnant of Jacob. That's why it said he was Jacob's brother, but I loved Jacob and hated Esau. Wasn't Esau Jacob's brother, but I laid his mountains to waste his heritage? That's from seed too. You inherit something from your father. And it's passed down generation to generation. Go ahead.
And this is what we coming into, and this is what's about to happen to them. This is Job chapter 20, Job chapter 11, and we're gonna start at 16, and this is talking about Jake for a second. You will forget your misery. It's in the NLT. It will be like water flowing away. Verse 17, your life will be brighter than the noonday. Even the darkness will be as bright as morning. Verse 18, having hope will give you courage, which that's what this truth is.
Most High gave us hope. Like, man, go ahead.
You will be protected and will rest in safety. And that's how it is with our minds right now. We resting in the spirit. He said, come rest with us. We got the knowledge, we have the understanding what's coming to them and what the Lord has taken off of us. He said he had thoughts of peace towards us in the end,
It says, Lamentations says, rejoice, O daughter of Zion. It said your iniquity, punishment of your iniquity has been accomplished. And it says, rejoice unto you. Now it shall come unto you. Paraphrase,
Yep.
Now it's his turn.
Yep.
And he's been dodging what he's called a vagabond. He's been dodging His punishment is as from the Most High.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Verse 19, you will lie down unafraid, and many will look to you for help. That's what's coming to the men, you know? That's what's coming. We ain't gonna be afraid whenever we out here in Jacob's trouble going through stuff, man. The Lord gonna have all these Israelites coming to us if we those men, you know, our brothers up. You know, if we continue to the end. And then this is the one talking about Esau. It says, but the wicked will be blinded. This everybody has followed too. But the wicked will be blinded. They will have no escape. Their only hope is death. It's death, man.
And like you said,
That's how you don't hope they gonna have.
It says their hope shall be as the giving up of the
The
ghost.
ghost. That's what it says in the King James. But yeah, you know.
Oh, okay.
That's that
okay.
scripture right there. You know, I just thought it was the NLT. It's been a
Yeah,
while since I read that. You know, but that's the one. You know, giving up the ghost, man. That's gonna be your only hope, man. Dying. The hope is to leave,
okay? Because you know what is it? Faith is evidence of things hoped for.
Yeah.
They don't have no faith. Nope. It ain't nothing to look up to. Nope. Their kingdom is on the way down.
Yep. That's why he said, "I'll burn myself down, my doggone."
Yeah.
They don't got no hope left.
It's like because all like starting with agriculture, the land, they done messed all that up. The air, the you know what I'm saying? It ain't no way they can go back and fix the earth and fix what they got. They in too far into their wickedness.
That's why the Lord said he got to destroy them. And he got to destroy them. Destroy the earth.
Yeah. And it said that rust is like a looking glass, and when you try to wipe it, it ain't going away, man. It ain't gonna go away.
That's why you got to bring that fire, burn the purifier.
Yep.
Now it's so filthy and messed up. The Lord just got to burn it and start all over.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's where all Esau's enterprises got to go.
Yeah, he said what he said. The tares, burn the tares, man. The wheat and the tares, you know, that separated. The wheat, they could all the
Like the house of David. They were there in the fire.
They don't know what's really going on. They don't know when they got these underground bunkers that a lot of them gonna be that great.
Well, that's the pride of Esau. They think they're gonna go underground, and the missiles gonna drop, and the radiation is gonna clear, and they're gonna come out after the radiation clears, and then build Babylon back over again. What did it say? Most High said they shall build, but I shall throw down, man. But that's the end. That's the end. We're gonna have spiritual power. Most High will. The men, whoever has spiritual, they're gonna come get their asses underground, man, and pull them out of their holes. What did it say? They shall be. That you should pull them out of their paraphrasing. Out of the holes of the Yeah. You know.
He said, "My hand shall take them from there."
And Jeremiah 16.
Yeah, you want me to get it?
Yeah.
Okay. It says, "Behold, I will send for many fishers."
And so we're fishing now, man. And what did I say? I would make you fishing the men. We're fishing men. That's the elect. We're fishing right now. Go ahead.
Said the Lord.
This is about not these days. He said many fishers. You know, back in the ancient days, you wasn't that many prophets on the scene at one time. You know what I'm saying?
It lined up perfectly with that parable, because you said the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that cast into the sea, and it gathers every line.
Good and bad.
That's why you got fallouts in it too, man.
Go ahead. It said the Lord, and they shall fish them.
They shall fish them. Go ahead.
And after what I was saying, many hunters.
Hunters, man. And what they gonna do? Go ahead.
And they shall hunt them from every mountain.
They shall hunt them from every mountain. You know? Go ahead.
And from every hill, and out of the holes of the rock.
So whether you high or low, we're gonna come get your ass. Man. You know? We're gonna have Most High will spiritual powers, man. You know, and they don't think it's possible, but they got spirit. They sort of speak got it says Prince of the Power of the Air. They flying right now. You know, and on high level, you know, state of mind with their flight jets and all that. So the Most High have blessed Esau, like it said, going back to Isaac, with the sword and the dwellings of the the earth, to where he's able to do these things, man. He come wiser than Daniel, but it says nobody died. They going Most High is going to take the wisdom from them, man. Who shall what did it say? Who shall seek who shall sought out the wisdom of Edom and of Teman and all? They gonna be back to marshmallow brains. Yeah, yeah, man. Because their technology is failing. Their weaponry is not as Most High is finished with them. They like, okay, you done what I wanted you to do, so pull your power from you. So look, China got, remember it said the weak shall become strong. China and all these, they talking shit. Just like, look, we got weapons too. They say we got technology too. We advancing in robots and technocracy too. You know, so I'm strong. Yeah. Korea. You know, Iran and all the little Afghanistan, you know, but they staged all that shit. You know, that's not the big part of, you know, those are just little pieces of the Most High chess pieces. But the main people are the elites, man, because they orchestrating all this as puppeteers behind closed doors. They're talking. They're talking about. You ain't never seen a president like Trump talking on that level, grabbing women's boxes and all that, doing whatever he wants to. Dennis the Menace up in there. You ain't never seen no president like that, man. He don't even talk about peace no more. He's like, hey, I'll bomb your ass. But the most I having them talk like that, you know what I'm saying?
I waged war on you. I saw you.
Yeah,
The president
yeah.
out there. He bringing a military occupation. Like, I'm war on crime. Really mean war on Jake.
Yeah. And he was just an intern, right? A little goofy intern, whatever. Most High now he's the king of Babylon. See how quick it, and when he got it, he went president for 4 years, right? And then he came, Most High brought him back. Like, no, I want Trump in there, man.
No, Trump ain't a wise man. Really foolish. Hey, when you say I said the banks of the man, hey, it's true, man.
You probably know too. We said an unwise king destroyed his people.
Hey, that was my favorite.
Yep. And the people are destroyed.
Dumbass. Yeah. Man, that's stupid.
People are destroyed like a mud. You know?
So that's the Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous in authority, the people rejoice. Yep. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Yeah. And you can't act like the people are not mourning, man. They on drugs. They on alcohol. They propped up on. Nobody talks to each other. Nobody's friends no more. Nobody family don't even talk to each other. His fathers killing sons, mothers killing daughters, and vice versa, and all that. Adultery on a high level in our people. Hey, our people are chopping their own people up. So it's high wickedness in this place because the wicked rule the world, and people are mourning because of it. You know, sometimes you look at YouTube comments, they say, you know how them pretty women always used to try to show their ass face in the club. They like, nah, I just grab my shit and go right back home. And shit. I'm a homebody. Like, yeah, you know, because they get kidnapped. You know what I'm saying? Broad daylight. You know, from young to old, men get kidnapped and shit. Like that. So these are, we always tell you, these are perilous times. These are times, the evil times, it's bad times. So it's Most High shifting things in this earth, man. For his purpose, once again, for his purpose. Because they're going to fear the Most High. It didn't say they're going to fear the Most High. They're going to fear the Most High. They're going to know that Most High is behind all this. You know, it says, none done. What said, is there evil in the city and the Most High has not done it? You know, he's showing us, you know, the common black woman, not the sincere women, but he's showing us that damn, what was he thinking about dealing with this woman, man? You know what I'm saying? The common Jacobs. Go ahead.
Hey, also call him chaos goblin.
Yeah. CGs. Chaos.
Hey, let him be a friend to him. They go all off the walk, man. She's all over the place.
And I'm glad we brought that up because do women go to war? They don't go to war. So why y'all in this spiritual war? Why y'all got a lot to say about this spiritual war? Because most High said the flock of this pasture are men. Women don't go to war. And this is a war that we in. So y'all don't need to be involved with this shit. We don't, you know, this is between us and Esau.
You got these women, they get going to join the military. That's how you go to the script, you don't find those. You had some women in there that was, like, you know what I'm saying, and it's road street, you know what I mean? But they went in the going to war with King David. You know what I'm saying?
Judas been headed, you know, Maccabee's mother had a man stuff. But two, you gotta be dealing, you gotta be involved in a big deal and shit. You ain't gonna be give no woman no strength like that. You know?
Job 39, 16 chapter. That Lord did not
With wisdom. Yeah. So, and what did it say? A wise king. So there ain't no queens. The only queens is sluts. And there ain't no wise women, man. Because if let them have a seat in the presidency, it'll be all fucked up in one day. There'll be bombs, there'll be wigs all over and nails and glue all over the damn place and shit. I love people want to come out of the way the presidency. It's just to see, right? Quick. You know what would happen though if she became president? There'd be men right under her, right behind her, whispering in the ear, like to tell her what to say. Right.
He saw the already started
Because hey, women don't play chess because they don't have patience to whenever woman you see that play chess. They say, but you know what? She probably do though. I mean, like, you never know. But hey, you know, read about history. Read about they don't want to hear, man.
Most of the inventors are men.
Yeah.
Most women don't invent things.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
They invent chaos. They don't invent nothing. They kind of like a subservient to Eve. Yeah. They invent some drama, but not nothing beneficial.
And we're talking about, like you said, resources, like bridges, you know, housing, you know, when you build a house, pipelines and all that, and gas lines and all that, gas stations and restaurants and all that, refrigeration and all that. Come on,
they
man.
get the one around saying, I don't need no man. And we be like, a man made that church. You see,
Yeah. Well, hey, if a woman agrees to not touch anything a man made, she'll just be standing there. Right. Because everything was made by a man. The creator that made, you know, that made even the first spirit is a him. It's a he. And his son is a he. Did most I say my daughter? My only begotten daughter? No, it's a son.
Make a point of saying, he is trying to flip that at this point.
Yeah.
That's why he is messing up right now. He got that sympathetic spirit to put him on the pedestal.
Yeah.
That's why he think that, you know, he might want to there, and that's why everything collapses. I'm telling you, hey, women don't run nothing, bro. It need to be you. They did my job. We need a woman in this position. I'm like, see, you ain't got no wisdom, man. You about to lose. And she get there like a deer in the headlights. You know, she wants the position, but don't want no responsibility. And Esau's so dumb, he don't realize that he just trying to get some box. They use that position to get box.
Yeah, because remember in the scriptures in Pop where it said the king could be seduced by a woman. She could take his crown, slap him and shit because he's infatuated with her. What's the strongest of them all? Truth. And that's what's coming out now about Esau. Truth. You know? Go ahead.
But I was going to bring up the very precept in Isaiah 5:20. It said how Esau turning up everything upside down. It said, woe unto them, they call evil good.
Woe to them they call, and that's what they do. They call evil good. They call righteous Jacob evil. What did Esau do when they was born of him? He said he supplanted me these times. Didn't he rightfully name Jacob? He stole my blessing. He sold it.
What they say about slavery? It was good for them.
Kanye did say that.
You know, that was what was in the playbook too. You know what I'm saying?
One of them, it was an Edomite chick that said it too.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking about. The woman, that lady. Yeah.
She was one of them news anchors.
Yeah. Somebody that was good. That's what we needed.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. I can't think of it, man.
Yeah, and it was also
not you ain't thinking about Margaret Sanger though. Not her.
Eve said it too.
That's what I was about to say. You like woman that said this shit too.
There's quite a few people that said it.
Yeah. So they call evil good and good evil. You know.
And you want to keep reading?
Yeah.
Oh, God. They said they call evil good.
Make me think of Eddie Murphy.
Evil. That's what I said.
Come on, man.
And they said they're good and evil, and they put darkness for light.
Put darkness for light. They put the darkness of this world, Satan, satanic, atheist, all the dark things they put for light. Go ahead.
And light for darkness.
Light for darkness. What is it? It says the scripture, Satan transformed himself into an angel of light. Built himself up like he's of darkness. Go ahead.
That put bitter for sweet.
Bitter. It's a bitter place. And then they say how sweet it is. You know, like a woman just want to go everywhere. Like, we didn't travel. Don't you know we were in a depression? It's like, they got no money to be going to fucking Paris and England and shit and all that shit. Like, what the hell we gonna do that? Just take pictures and then bring our black ass back with no money, and that's all we have is pictures to show for? Come on. Now I gotta give me with a man that have enough money to take me to places. Like they was just a mention of that how we was watching the element that they was brother did a video with the element chart and all that, the elements and going into the 12 stones and all that, and the diamonds ain't worth shit, bro. But that's top women's list. See, they don't have no wisdom. If they do that, they would be wanting gold instead of diamonds. You know? Or even wisdom and knowledge before that, but then, of course they can't get that. So go ahead.
And sweet for bitter.
And sweet for bitter, man. You know, they want to have sweet things given to them, sweet gifts. They want to hear about sweet stories and sweet things, sweet prophecies. They ain't no sweet prophecies.
I was gonna say when you said that part about sweet for bitter, you got a lot of women that have a good man at home, they're leaving, and they call that he lame. You know
because you know women like this thing Esau has taught them to want to have like we got to bring them excitement or something because that's why most successful marriages don't work because it's boring to them. You know, because success is doing the same thing over and over again. That's boring to them. You know, the truth is boring.
That should be a sweet thing for them.
It is, but they don't get it.
Chaos don't like stability.
Yep,
That's why it's boring. Go back to what Pastor Elder say. Chaos got
because they in that romance. They're still in that romance mindset to where it's got to be like, oh, we just going through shit and we have makeup sex and then you save the day. Like that's how they wanted it. Shit. They always wanted some weird ass twisted shit.
Everybody knows that story about Romeo and Juliet, old guy Romeo,
type shit.
They still look for that. The horse and the carriage and they pull them up and shoot them off their feet and shit. And you know, that literally meant like being able to carry them and shit.
Yeah.
These bitches are 400 pounds, man. You ain't gonna be able to pick them up and
break a knee.
And you know, we get why it's like that because that's what we were fed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so now, like, it comes to the time to where, like, you know, we finally got something for the men. You know, and they don't like that, but it's okay. We do got sincere women that do have humbled themselves and trying to get right. But you know, we all through, and at the end of the day, we just gonna have to work on it. You know, and have faith and pray to Yahweh side that He continues to mature us in the faith, because you gotta grow.
Yeah, a lot of them, and we'll get back to the scripture. A lot of them people that were during time of Moses, they were complaining. They were women. They were saying, "You brought us out here, Moses, to die and all that." It was mostly women, man. And they even said, "Well, our husbands, they agree with us," you know, because they was worshiping the Queen of Heaven and all that.
And that's that pride.
Strength to the women back then.
Yeah. That's that pride. That's that pride, man. And it ain't never profited us nothing. I got something like that. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 8.
Oh, Wisdom of Solomon. That means it ain't including women because they don't got the wisdom. That's why Solomon was dealing with it.
That's what we mean by like this.
You had a whole chamber by himself to get away from these women. He wasn't living with them. He had a whole, like, y'all stay there. He got this concubine, y'all stay. I gotta have my own domain.
We don't want you to think like we just not saying women don't got no knowledge at all. You know, women, there's some women that know how to do things.
Wisdom is another step of with knowledge. As I said, dwell with the report of knowledge. But wisdom is when you attain knowledge, you start becoming wise about what you know and how it adds up.
That's what I was saying. Like the Lord didn't give women the ability to retain the knowledge and execute judgment in a tough situation. Yeah. That's what we mean by you don't got no knowledge. Not that y'all stupid. That's what I'm trying to break down.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't say that y'all feel like y'all don't know nothing.
We didn't say they didn't have no knowledge.
Yeah,
they didn't have no wisdom.
I'm just saying, like, that's how women, when they watch videos, they think we saying you don't know. And we just saying when it comes to ruling and rulership, these things were given to men to do. We're supposed to carry these things out because men are naturally stoic. You know, we're naturally we apply a different type of knowledge that he created the division between the men. So you know, there ain't no Xena warrior governments out here. It's all ran by men. Okay, that's how it runs.
To add to your point right there, that goes back to when Yahweh created us. He created us to be stoic. The man blocking the woman to be help. Just like he created Esau, he created him for Esau.
And you got somebody they talk about we in the new covenant. Well, why say the woman was created for the man? What about that? That's part of the new covenant. We're in the new covenant, right?
Right.
But we already that's still like that. They still like, all right, I don't help me. Like, I just mean for me to help you, but not help you like where you own me. All right, whatever. You're going to find out what the missus is. This is it's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 8. What have pride profited us?
What have pride profited us? Because hey, you already know pride comes before destruction, man. And it says, what did it say? How's ashes and dust proud, man.
Yep.
You know, we came from dust. We came from basically nothing. And outside made it us into something. Go ahead.
Or what good have riches with our vaunting brought us? Yeah. You know, so that's why you have, certain women that run on their man when things get tough, because that's where their pride is, man. You know, and that's how you can use that starting with the men. You know, as well, like you said, some men of Israel ran out on the Lord whenever we lost those things. But the elect never did, because the elect represent Job. He lost everything, and he still held his integrity, man.
And also too, that lets you know that women he wasn't departed with wisdom, because remember the serpent was going to be wiser than the beasts of the field. Well, Adam was like, "It's this woman you gave me." Eve was like, "The serpent beguiled me," but she could have said, "Hey, Adam, you're supposed to be the man. You're supposed to tell me, you know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to give in to me and shit." Most I didn't give her that. Say that. Now they saying that shit, because they think they wise.
That's why I said the Bible is well with the right to understand.
Yeah.
You're supposed to understand you're gonna have wisdom. Understand it with. Sometimes women don't understand that.
Most of our women don't have understanding. They go off what Esau said.
Yeah, but what do you think? Hold on, it's like, man. Because understanding, you gotta. It really means stand under. You gotta stand under somebody. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to stand under nobody.
Yep, and that's why I said, that's what we mean by you can't apply the scriptures when it says lean on not on understanding.
Mm-hmm.
When a stressful time comes, women getting their emotions and they react hastily. More than men. Men do it too. We ain't saying men don't do it too, but it said he made men upright. Okay, so when he got a man that he got the angels on him and he's doing the work, most of the time we're not gonna make this a drastic situation in a hasty time, and sometimes it do happen. We learn it too. We learn how to get back into our power source. So you can't expect, we a fallen nation, man.
Yeah.
We in our punishment. We're not supposed to be happy here. And sometimes the Lord makes his men go out too, so we can learn lessons. That Solomon went off, would that mean he a man of the Lord? Peter went off. Well, it don't mean that don't mean that. King David, all the best of the best men went off sometimes, man. So
We just said, deals with patience. Deals with what did we learn too? That every kingdom was what about? Empire was like 250 years. That had been ran by women. It'd be like, 8 days apart.
it would have been through. One of them got emotional because it was talking shit about a man. Press the new button and blew everything up. We didn't start the year. And then blew the whole goddamn world up.
You know what? Like you said, what you were saying, there's patience.
Yeah.
Long suffering, right? We under mercy. So a lot of people don't understand. So they say, we under grace. I said mercy, under grace. We under grace. But they really don't even understand that.
They don't understand the concept of mercy, no?
But really, that grace, that we under is really for the elect. It's really for the elect. That grace that we under is really for the elect. Because he knew that we still in the flesh, man.
I heard you say grace and patience go together.
Yep, and
grace is a waiting.
Yep, exactly. He even had grace and mercy on the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction. He let them be wicked for a little while. He knew it wasn't gonna change. He let them run all this shit for all these years and talk shit to Jake. That's the kind of mercy he got. There's different levels of mercy. He ain't gonna get no mercy like us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go ahead, run in there. Run. I'll continue.
It's gonna get everything the other been saying. Isaiah 26:10. That favor be shown to the wicked.
That favor be shown to the wicked.
Yup.
Yet will he not learn righteousness.
Nope.
He will not learn righteousness.
Yup. Still gave mercy. Let him be wicked.
In the land of uprightness, he will deal unjustly.
In the land of uprightness, he will deal unjustly. And we're the people for our place, so he's about to deal unrighteously with us. Because we represent the Most High. Go ahead.
They will not behold the majesty of the Lord.
Not behold the majesty of the Lord.
What's the way they see that? The men, the council. That's the only way that they're able to identify the Lord on this plane because they can't see spiritually, man. That's the only way they see in the Lord. That's why they will not uphold us in high-ranking positions in the military. They won't hold us in high-ranking positions in the Capitol, in the buildings, because we represent the Most High, man. That's the only way you know He exists is through us.
And the Most High, he'll have them have dreams just like the Edomite. He said it was a black man on the ship. They were like 7 feet tall, and that's you can't grasp it. The only way he's going to grasp it is when you actually see the masses over him, man.
And that's what the Lord said. He said He's gonna bring His counsel. Yeah. He's gonna bring His counsel tonight. He's gonna raise up His counsel before His eyes. That was the one thing He was waiting on to see when He had to come down with great wrath, man, because He can't see spiritually, man. He can't. Like when it says in Revelation 12:12, if you have but a short time. Yeah. When you look up that word know, it says like see with the eyes. They can't see without. They gotta see it physically happening, man. That's why you see starting on top on down, Elder Spots, Ray Millstone, like-minded brothers. We out here doing this work and reporting in order, man.
Yeah. Because the Most High, we do see spiritual stuff. Most High got spiritual eyes. We see Babylon falling like a motherfucker right now.
Yep. They all know.
Holding their stomach, bent over, vomiting and all that. You know, go ahead.
Book of Solomon chapter 5, verse 9, all those things are passed away like a shadow, and as a post that hasted by. Verse 10, and as a ship that passes over the waves of water, which when it is gone by, the trace thereof cannot be found, neither the pathway of the Nile in the waves. Verse 11, or as when a bird hath flown through the air, there is no token of her way to be found, right? That's what's going to happen in this place, man. It's going to get destroyed. But the light, but the light air being beaten with the stroke of her wings and parted with a violent noise and the motion of them.
And you got the Edomites on the comment boards, Edomites, men and women, know about, damn, the food ain't even real. Knowing about, damn, they didn't sacrifice, they didn't kill somebody else. Pray to Jesus, or they making a cell mix. They making stuff in the laboratory. They're poisoning us all. You know, well, you two-time losers, like the apostles always say, man. You're gonna lose. You losing, and you're gonna lose in the kingdom.
And that really sucks too, because there's some 3-time losers here. Because some of them think they Jake and beat damn Esau. Your ass done lost 3 times. You getting treated like a nigga here, and you're not even one of us, and your ass still going into slavery. Like that's the 3. Your ass through. Triple through.
I always say like the lower letters, Edomite back when they be out there begging for change. I'll be like, you a cold shower away from getting a job. You know,
That's it. You go get going, walk in the bathroom, get some bake wipes or something, like that or something. They gonna hire you.
Yeah.
We in slavery, Jake. We gonna get a job. We in slavery.
It's like,
You don't get anything here, Jake. It's gonna be a job. Just look on it. You're fine with it.
just like when Obama got into office and they thought he was our people, how they laid back on their backs and thought he was gonna pay all their rent and shit. So they had a mind to where like, oh, it's a black president, so now we're gonna eat better. Well, y'all should have the same kind of mind state when your people is in the office.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
So continuing, so the violent noise of emotion of them is passed through, and therein afterwards no sign where she is went to be found.
It says when the earth is back in righteousness, the earth is gonna be quiet again. You got all kind of look at the noise in this place. You got fire trucks, you got angry birds and shit, angry beasts. You got people yelling and shit on top of their lungs because they tired of this place. No, go ahead. You got loud ass cars that don't go nowhere and shit.
They're going one of them
Going nowhere.
They're blah blah blah. That's all you hear all damn day. They're blah 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 blah. Pray for this shit to get blown up. Verse 12. Or it's like when an arrow is shot at a mark, a part of the air which immediately cometh together again, so that a man cannot know where it went through. Verse 13. Even so we in like manner, as soon as we were born, begin to draw to our end, and had no sign of virtue to show, but were consumed in our own wickedness. And that's what happened to us coming everything. But now we got Yahweh, man. That's hell, man, knowing that we went through that all these times, man. And knew we was gonna die, man. Going straight to death, man. We on the way to death right now. And you got Esau out here thinking it's a damn joke. I'm like, highway to hell. Yeah, going straight to the grave and back to this bitch again.
And he's a daredevil, but most I got him like that. He tricked him.
Mm-hmm.
When you die, you go straight to our power.
Nope, go straight to him. And then he say, I'm finna whoop your ass again. Go back down there and look for when I'm ready. That's what it is. Yeah. It's the last ass whooping, Jake. It's the last time. As the scriptures say.
Yeah, really say, actually go to that scripture. Rejoice, O daughter of Zion. Punishment your iniquity. Yeah. Revelation 4 and 22, I think.
So we already got our ass whooping. It's y'all turn. We just finishing the ass whooping.
We're still finishing we're still experiencing the finishing effects of what they did to us.
But we about to clock out.
Yeah.
Well, our work's almost done.
But you know how the Most High flipped it. You know how he said the spirit is quick. He flipped it. Like Esau thought his way. He thought we would have to slave and shit to get our minds right and shit, and 50, 60 years of slavery and shit to rebuild it in our minds. Most High turned that switch on right away. Go ahead. It said the Holy Spirit shall come upon you. Go ahead.
Meditation chapter 4.
First, so it didn't take no theologian school, no doctor's degree. Boy, 4, 5, 6, 8 years or whatever. It didn't take no moving up the ranks to be a scientist. And now the scientists are boggled by us and shit. I don't give a damn if you think the Negro's brain is smaller than yours. You boggle by that sign and shit. You boggle by the words that we speak, the prophecy and shit. Fuck out of here. This is going to become the knowledge and wisdom understanding of all this earth again. And all the galaxies.
They look at this truth like a sickness. Got the doctor scared. They don't know what to do about it. It's the true medicine. It's swallowing the earth whole, man.
Medicine, man. Go ahead.
This is Lamentation chapter 4, verse 21. It said, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
Wait
a minute. 22. It said Lamentation 4 and 22.
I want to read Israel's first.
Yeah, we can go back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yo.
Okay, good. It said the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished.
No, I said rejoice, O daughter.
No, I don't say that. That was
Okay, it's gonna say that. It's gonna go down.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
It said the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Daughter of Zion, Israel. Yep. All Israel.
He would no more carry you away into captivity.
He would no more carry us away. So Russia ain't gonna get above us when we get the kingdom. Have a chance to
They're not doing it.
This is our last captivity. Yep. The last war, last captivity, last time Esau is gonna be in power and exist.
And this is all our captivities basically combined together. Like, this is the worst one because they got Jake feeling the most comfortable. And through all the things that we've heard about Jake, they use that trauma to get Jake to do things like AI, to make him want to make a virtual reality because of how bad this one is, because he ain't got no hope, because he ain't got the truth, man.
Right. Because I made a video saying how Jake wished that he could go back to the 90s. I said, well, why don't you want to go back to the 1950s where women used to wear dresses at least, had their head covered. Men used to wear suits. But you know what? I'm thinking about it. I thought about it. I was like, no, it's better that this way. Because if we would have been comfortable as hell, we would have been thinking that this is the kingdom. So it's good that you see Cardi B. You see fucking Nicki Minaj and shit. You see Saweetie and all them motherfuckers. So you can know what kind of mind state our people are really in.
And that's what it said. It said wisdom and knowledge and wisdom shall be increased on both sides. So wickedness has got to be increased. Like it says in Daniel 12:4, it said knowledge and wisdom shall go. It said knowledge and wisdom shall go to and fro and shall be increased, man. So the wickedness has to increase. That's part of the prophecy. That's how we know we're closer to coming home.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 8. And it says, better is the end of things.
Hey, better is the end of things, man. Even the end of life sometimes, like, damn, like some people be suffering in the hospital, they just want to leave this place. It's better than even what he saw. It's better to see it in a. People think America's still beautiful. You can go to beautiful places, man. You can go out there and visit. You out there to the ocean and lakes and all that. But in reality, this place is ruled by wicked people. It's better at the end of this thing.
And they don't even want to be wicked. That's why I was saying the potter said, why made me dust? They don't even want to be wicked. That's why I said the one thing they're going to be hoping is to die. They ready to get out of here too. They hit them damn selves. They ready to go. They're like, Lord, I got to keep being wicked. I'm done. I don't want to pay no more on this tab, Lord.
There's that precept in the Apocrypha where it says, if he is evil to himself, then whom will he be good?
Right?
Shit. Go ahead.
Right.
But now, like you said, like, you know, Jake, the tired of going on. These thugs out here, you know, you can catch them, you know, you catch by themselves. Sure, they shed tears.
Yeah, they be trying to go. That's why they be trying to go.
Their knees.
They be trying to go to church on Sunday and shit. They be trying to get right because that's just in Jake's spirit. Period.
But what the scripture say? What's that? Isaiah 3. He said, "Why is that called us the why have you hardened us?"
Yeah, why make our people err? Right. Because it had to be, you know, because it had to be a remnant, you know. And he, go, yeah.
But you know, that's not for real.
Yep.
If you wanted to, you hear them all the time. I want to do right. They didn't do right then. That ain't no free will.
But they can't, because that's what they prayed for. They told the Lord, they said, let our sins be upon us and our children's children. They answered and they prayed. So they ain't gonna wake up.
Oh, like,
yeah, see, hey, you understand it, you
right. I was like saying you doing. They do it then. They can't.
But they enjoy the flesh. Like, that's the thing, man. That's why the Most High said, look at the flesh, man.
Y'all also said that wisdom better not dwell in the body that stuff that comes in. So they ain't gonna be able to get right because they are subject to sin.
Yeah, if you're not like Paul and having and members warring it, but then you're not living right. So you're supposed to be warring. There's supposed to be a war with you. Go ahead.
I was gonna say what it is. They lack faith. To overcome all of this, you gotta believe. Once you got a son, you gotta believe in the Most High. They don't believe. They're like Esau. They don't go by the text.
Yeah.
They can't believe in the intent. Yeah. You gotta have your inner man. Gotta be there. And faith is the thing. You gotta be born with it. It ain't like some old period like a pregnancy. Now you gotta be born with it.
And it gotta be righteously processed. There's a process that they do. It's not real process. Process is part of their patience. It takes a process of time for things to grow how they supposed to, and the outcome of how they supposed to. So that's what it say. The boys, let them grow. So their outcome can come out of both of them. Everybody be like, man, look at the little children hugging and shit. And you know, they haven't grown up. Let them grow up. They be like, nah, I can't hang around this. Every time we talk about history, you know, we talk about we deserved it or it was just it was to get over it and shit. You know, go ahead.
Reading again from the top of Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. And it says, better is the end of things than the beginning thereof.
When it's the beginning, you know, let's say you got to point it out a task and you be like, yeah, you got to do all these. You be like, they don't know if you're going to make it. You know?
I be feeling whenever I go to work with my mom, and I be having all these things over there.
It's like it's the very beginning. You know, it's like kids when they little, they want to be in the dark. And they be like, yeah, I gotta go to my room. I gotta sit around, get carried around and shit. I want my own car. I want my own career.
I make a good point, man. Like, beginning of your shit is stressful, but the end of your shit, like, believe it.
Yeah.
I got 10 minutes to go. You know, you got happy, you running to the clock. At the beginning, dragging your feet. You don't even want to go in this place. God damn.
I used to say that too all the time. Like, make you grow up. Now I'm here.
Man, I don't know what I was talking about.
Read on, and it says, and the patient in spirit is better than proud in spirit.
Patient in spirit and proud in spirit.
In verse 9, it says, be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry. And it says, for anger rests in the bosom of fools. Right? That's different. But the point is in like verse 8, when the elders pointed to how the guy was talking about he wanted to go back to the 90s and stuff like that. This is back we at the end. We had a better time.
Like Jesus was like, he was getting shot, selling drugs, getting locked up, smoking crack. Come on, man. I wasn't holding this. Or everybody, and a lot of women, men and women. You know, little kids, some of the little teenagers were on crack.
That shit was cool. That's where. Yeah. Well, what's
So, but
it's like? That's the 80s. Yeah.
80s into the 90s.
That's
But that's what it hit.
yeah. Like, walk like I'm on the street, crack out. And R&R, it was like crackhead central.
Oh, yeah.
It's still like that now. Yeah, but in the early 90s, it's way worse though. Yeah, like the regular though. In the 90s, shit, man, parts about about 40, 50 crackheads.
And see, we didn't have the means to bring drugs over here.
Like,
But Most High always tested people like, let's see if she'll fall for something like this. You know, let's see if she'll fall for drugs in the neighborhood. They did. That's why the Most High be cussing about like how we can die hard. Like every time y'all fall for this shit, every time y'all get seduced by this shit, you know?
It said, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Yeah.
You got to prepare yourself for this. It's not going to be an easy battle. These are the things, the reason why we in captivity to this day. You know, but we've gotten knowledge, you know, throughout time to learn more than even some of the apostles did back in the day knew and understood. So now, you know, we got to hold ourselves accountable because there is no more sacrifice for sins, man. If you keep making the same mistakes, he's renewed our minds, you know, to understand it. Like I said, somebody who doesn't understand it, you do something wrong, you get beaten with less strike. You still gonna get beat though. And with us, it's way more serious. You know, especially as teachers, if we going off constantly and not getting right with the Most High, then we gonna really be in more trouble than everybody here. You know,
what did Most High say? Be ye still. You know, like we said, when you be still and you meditating, a woman got a problem with that because she likes to see you moving around. She's a busy body. So what the Most High is having us is being righteous within our mind before we make moves. You know, back then we used to drive motion. You know, now it's like no. Think about this. Meditate upon this. Think about what you're doing. Because a lot of our people are sick and have even a sickness of spirit back then that they couldn't sing. So they said exercise, like the exorcism of addiction. It takes a real whole process of exorcism and shit. But that's what's happening with Jerusalem, man. Like they just they just do shit. Like the Michael Jordan thing, just do it. Well, do what? Oh, so if I want to sleep with somebody's wife, I can just do that too. You gotta be specific about what just do it means. That's why I just said, sit your ass down, okay? Yep. Just sit your ass down. That's how you know, like you go into it, like if you go into it, like Michael Jordan, he's a part of this makeup of police and all that, because he's the face of Just Do It, and Just Do It is not specific. Shit,
yeah, but they kind of see it like as it's kind of like subliminally that a roster probably you are thou wilt type mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Just do it. Whatever it is, just do it.
Whatever you want to do, just make it happen.
He said she don't like a dude, he ain't got no motion. He said all the time, like, man, he ain't got no motion. I ain't working with him. Like, it goes to the point. He don't like to sit down and be still. He don't like to think.
Yeah, they don't like to think.
He doesn't like to think at all.
They think of mischief. They think of that.
Yeah.
Think of how to get you. Think about how to.
But to think to do better, that's not in her. Like I said, the righteousness, that ain't in her. You know?
Yeah,
it ain't no
not without order. Once they want to be in order, you know, it's a little better. But they still gonna make mistakes like us. So, you know, that's just part of the walk. It's the battle. Like he said, you ain't really suffering and going through no real trials, then how you are the elect? He said, much tribulation. These people got these white robes. You know? Yup. That's the only way you get in, Jake. It's got to be a straight gate.
If y'all come to serve the Lord, y'all like that's good. You know, that's the good word is good. We ain't prepared ourselves for that.
Because what it say about Sarah, you would be the daughter like the daughter with Sarah if you do what Sarah did by calling her man Lord.
He said, if you come serve, I'm gonna see if you got your shit. Because he didn't stop saying he was sifting Simon Peter. He said he don't come sift you. He didn't say stop, David.
He said exactly. He said the same thing to Job. So if you are serving the Lord, get ready. Because there's an ass whooping coming your way. And you gotta, that's why we praying for the street. Yeah. And we gotta do the same thing, man. We gotta call our Lord, Lord. We gotta submit to him. We don't just be doing out anything we want to. If that was the case, we'd be making rap records and trying to get contracts and being basketball players and NFL players. So who the prisoner of Yahweh shot? Can't do anything we want to do. Like I said, this is not this is the battle between Esau and Jacob, man. The Most High playbook. It's really about the elect and the elites and shit, you know. So y'all on the wayside, y'all gotta just, wait to see what happens on the next step. You know? But anyway, we're gonna get out of here. Oh, praise. Bishop, great millstone, must I take you, brother, support for the open election.
Shalom to the Akim coming board, man. Hey, stay locked in. Y'all shots on the way.
A lot of tuning in to